I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews. Yeah, this. Oh, wow! Is it working? I don't know if it's working or not. I don't know if it's working. So it seems to be running smoother on here. Now I want to see if it runs smoother on there. I have no idea what happened. No idea. So this is the unofficial start of the stream. I'm actually going to restart everything and see if that works. You know, actually, what I'm going to do. Here's the situation. Not going to do any graphics or anything like that. I don't know why. I just don't want to jinx anything. And we'll see if that works. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I apologize for that. I do. I don't know. It's obvious. The sound is still working on mine. Yeah, I know it went nuts right after the intro, but it should be working now. Should be working now, and I'll add the intro in later when I re-upload this later. Is that okay? Yeah, I know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's this live stuff. Anyway. So is everything working now? Everybody can see me and hear me. Is that right? Is everything cool? Cool. Okay. Moving on. I won't be taking questions during the show as always, and I will I'll glance over to make sure everything's okay, and I'll just kind of continue with the show, and then we'll do a Q&A after the show for an hour or so, and we'll see what happens. So sorry about that. It's my first time ever having technical difficulties for something like this. So let's restart this show in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e, and it's my 300th episode of this show. It's pretty amazing to be doing this. I can't believe that we made it to 300 already. I don't quite know how to really, I mean, that's 300 individual episodes, 300 weeks of doing this. And, you know, I've been on YouTube for about 8 or 9 years now, and it's pretty fantastic. And, wow. I want to thank you guys. I just want to start off the show by thanking everybody on the chat, and everybody who watches this show regularly. Whether you are subscribed or not to the channel, I don't care. Just the fact that you watch the show is amazing. And there's a core couple hundred of you that watch the shows every week, and I really appreciate it. You guys rock really, really hard, and I don't really know. I really don't know what else to say. It's just amazing that we've made it this far, and I didn't think that this little show would make it as far as it has. And I hope to, kind of continue that in the future. It's starting to get a little harder to do this every week, but I can guarantee that I will put out some content each and every month. I'll talk more about that later. It's been a couple weeks since I last saw you. That's mainly because I was kind of preparing for this, and it's amazing that I was going to kind of rush it. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to rush it. And that's why I kind of put it off a couple weeks, because I have a lot of time this weekend because of it being Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys had a good one and you survived Black Friday. But I wanted to make this as good as I possibly could, and it's hard because I'm starting to kind of scrape the bottom of the barrel with what I'm reviewing now. I'm back to regular reviews. There's no more themed months for the rest of this year, so that's kind of how that is. But I plan on trying to make this as good as I can, and we'll just see what goes on. Now. Live show, happy Thanksgiving, got that. Live broadcast. There is another live broadcast that I do happen to want to do in the future. I recently got a new laptop, and when Star Wars comes out, I think that's the 18th, the day before, the 17th, there's going to be a live broadcast here on this channel of me pretty much just sitting on my butt and watching the Star Wars films, one right after the other. Now, I won't be broadcasting the actual films. That's illegal, and I can't do that. So basically, you're just going to see me munching on some stuff, and you'll hear it in the background, hopefully, and kind of reacting to it. So I invite you all to break out your Star Wars DVDs or whatever, and you can watch as well along, with me, and we'll see what we can get. And hopefully, we'll have a good time, and everybody will get psyched and hyped for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It's going to start at like 7 in the morning and go all the way to about, I think, 8 at night. And then I'm going to drive to my theater, watch Star Wars, and I'll probably come back and do another, I'm not sure if I'll do it live, but I'll record kind of my initial reaction to it, and hopefully it'll be a good reaction. Hopefully it will. I don't know. So, yes, I do want to do a live Star Wars marathon. But again, you won't be watching the movie. There will be no movie on the little YouTube box there. No movie. I'm also going to try to get Nathan involved, at least with 4, 5, and 6. He doesn't like 1, 2, and 3. So it'll be a struggle to get through 1, 2, and 3 to get to 4, 5, and 6. But it should be fun. So grab your DVD or Blu-ray copy. And, just watch with me. I'll say, okay, ready, hit play, and then we'll hopefully get started. And maybe we can kind of get, synced up there in the middle, and you can, we can all enjoy the triumphs of Luke Skywalker destroying the Death Star all the way to the depths of Jar Jar Binks and the Gungan City. God help us all. Moving on. So yeah, live broadcast, that's the 17th of December, so that should be fun. Now, I did take some time off, like I said I would. Moving forward, I will be taking random weeks off, and I might not explain why. I might explain why. Mainly it's because it's getting, as much as I love this, it's getting harder and harder to put together a show every week because I have other stuff to do, other responsibilities. I'm going to be 30, and I got some other things in my life, on my plate that I got to do. And I want to get content out to you as much as I can, but I also want it to be good content. I just don't want to, talk to myself on this camera and just ramble on about, oh, did you hear that Disney got new cups? So let's talk about the cups and cups. And there's a thing with cups. No, I kind of want to talk about certain things and stuff that might be good. So I'm not quite sure, when the first thing like that's going to happen, but I'm sure I'll be like, hey guys, no video this week. Or if you check on my File91e's YouTube page, or a Facebook page, you'll hear me say it. There's no show this week. I have other stuff to do, responsibilities. So, yeah, hey, James F. hitting me with the Facebook page. There you go. I usually post the link in the description box. I didn't on this one, but check any of my other videos. You'll see the link there. Also, t-shirts if you want. Last time, you guys wanted me to make t-shirts. Last time I did a live show, so I did. So you can get t-shirts. But yeah, so also going to be going to Disney World in next October, and I'm also hitting Universal. So there will be Universal reviews at that point too. So there you go. You heard it here first. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me these past couple weeks. Let's get right to the news. There should be a logo here. There should be a logo here that says news, and me going like this. But I can't because I'm afraid the stream's going to mess up, so I'm just going to do this. And we're back, guys. Yeah. So, what has happened since I've last talked to you all? Well, a bunch. First, Star Wars took a presence in the parks as we near the release of the newest Star Wars film, the Star Wars The Force Awakens. Hyperspace Mountain is in Disneyland, and I got a chance to view some video of that. That looks fantastic. And from what I hear, it's the biggest, most fun thing in all of the Star Wars presence in all of the parks. So if you're in Disneyland, check out Hyperspace Mountain. We got the Star Wars launch bay that is on both coasts, one in Disney's Hollywood Studios and one is in Disneyland in the old Interventions area. And I hear that's kind of okay. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I would like it. But if you're the biggest Star Wars fan, you might think it's a little bit of a letdown. A lot of open space, not as completely full as one might think with that. But hey, the movie hasn't come out yet. They don't want to give too many spoilers away. And a new Force Awakens monorail wrap has been happening or was applied to the monorail black in Walt Disney World. So that's really cool. They're really hyping Star Wars The Force Awakens. So basically, if you go to a Disney park at all, expect to see a lot of Star Wars stuff there. Also, expect to see Christmas in all the parks, because we're getting into Christmas now. This is blowing my mind that we're hearing Christmas. Remember to see the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party if you head to any of the Disney parks. In Disneyland, they have the Christmas party, and then in Walt Disney World, they have it as well, I believe. I believe it's in Disneyland. I think it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's in Disneyland. It promises to be a fun time, and this is also the year for the last year. This is the final year for the Osborne Spectacle of Dancing Lights, so be sure to check that out in Disney's Hollywood Studios. What else happened? There was a small monorail incident in Walt Disney World. Nobody was hurt, but monorail broke. Everybody was evacuated, and then the monorail was attaching itself to the tow truck thing, and it hit the tow truck thing enough to crack the windshield there. So this is one of the few It appears to be, like in this last decade, there appears to be some monorail malfunctions. So yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. First, I'm sorry. Moving on. See, this will be a cut here in the actual, broadcast, or the actual, edited version. But I can't because it's live broadcast. So let's move on. The first of the floating mountains were installed in Disney's Animal Kingdom in the Pandora section, the Avatar Land area. So that's really cool. You can see pictures on www.magic.com, or just Google it. It's really cool. You can just see how they install it right there, and it's going to be floating. It's going to be really awesome. And Captain EO is being replaced on December 6th. By the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. According to Disney, inside the theater, guests can put on their 3D glasses and enter the imaginative worlds of 3 animated shorts, which will burst to life on the big screen and in the theater like never before. So that's pretty cool. Captain EO needed to go, and obviously Disney, not knowing what else to put in, they just said, yeah, let's just throw some of the shorts in there. We'll make them 3D. It'll be great. It'll be great. So here's hoping. Disney's Hollywood Studios will be hosting a nightly DJ character dance party for the holidays. Beginning December 1st at Center Stage in front of the Great Movie Ride, the dance party will take place daily from 5 p.m. to park closing. The park will also be opening the new Club Disney Indoor Dance Party in early December 2015, giving the park two daily dance party shows for the holidays. These dance parties really starting to pile up here. Apparently, everybody just wants to go to Disney to dance. That's what you want to do at Disney. You just want to dance. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I would totally go to Disney to dance. Yeah. The Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover is scheduled to close for a brief refurbishment in December. We're getting close to that. The ride will close on December 7th through to December 10th. Reopening to guests on December 11th. And finally, the Magic Kingdom's Liberty Square Riverboat is scheduled to be closed for the refurbishment in January. The closure begins January 18th through to January 22nd, reopening to guests on January 23rd. So that's pretty much it. There's only one water park open, so you got to keep an eye out for that if you're down there. And we're getting into lower temperatures now, so they will close on days where the temperature is pretty low, because you don't want to be swimming in cold water when it's cold outside. That's not a good thing. Real quick, before we go over, because this is going to be edited out for the edited version, let's go over here, see what people are talking about. Blur. I'm kind of glad they're kind of removing Captain EO. The novelty wore off. New picture, I think, looks cool. Blah blah blah. All right, yeah, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also do Periscope. I'm on Periscope and Twitter. I don't do a lot with Twitter, but when I go to like Disney World and all, I Instagram a lot, and it goes right to my Twitter as well. So yeah, that's good. Or just go to my File 91e's Facebook page. Okay, so as I edit this, that I will then say, so that's news for this week. Let's get right to the reviews. Now, because you guys can't see this, there should be a thing that says ping, and then there's a star, and it goes up, and it's fun. So, moving on. Blu-ray Andrew, what's up, buddy? Okay, so I'm going to be talking and reviewing things now. This is all going to be edited out in the edited version. I'm going to be talking about things, and I won't be looking at the chat, pretty much. So, yeah. Alright guys, the first thing I want to review for you today is a movie I saw this past weekend, and I think a lot of you did too, maybe, possibly, almost. It's The Good Dinosaur, brought to you by Pixar, and this is one of the first years that Disney, and Pixar rather, released 2 movies in one year. The first being Inside Out, that was in June, and then this one right here, The Good Dinosaur, just came out this past weekend, and actually has done pretty well. Actually, it did low for a Pixar movie, only 15 mil, but it still did pretty good. It beat out everything else, but then again, it was going up against Victor Frankenstein, which apparently made like $2. nobody, again, you can't make a good Frankenstein movie. It's just terrible. But anyway, moving on. Now, this was directed by Bob Peterson, but then it changed to Peter Sohn. That's part of the reason why this movie has only been getting good reviews. A lot of people have saying, or are saying that calling the movie The Good Dinosaur is a pretty good, title, because that's exactly what this movie is. It's just good. And I can kind of agree, but I'll try to go into it a little bit more. This movie went through all kinds of production stuff. It started out with Bob Peterson. He had the idea of what would happen if the meteorite that killed the dinosaurs missed the dinosaurs, and then we grew up with the dinosaurs. Now, a lot of people are bashing this movie because that can't happen, an evolutionary process that can't happen. Say the dinosaurs didn't die off, we would still be possibly rodents running around. It's only because they died off that we were able to evolve into what we are now. So they're kind of freaking out. Like, this isn't how evolution works, this is wrong, this is whatever. It's a kid's movie. Okay? It's a hypothetical. What would happen if dinosaurs were able to evolve and become farmers and ranchers and stuff like that and actually have a brain to think and talk, and then we evolved with them? What would happen? What would be the dynamic there? So that's basically what this movie is all about. Now, this has voice talents of Frances McDormand, Sam Elliott, and Anna Paquin, amongst other talent, but there's new talent there. That is the main thing. Arlo, the dinosaur, he's an Apatosaurus. He is a small Apatosaurus, and he is voiced by a he's a newcomer, can't really pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try to butcher it right here. He's an Apatosaurus that's having trouble, fitting in because he's smaller than everybody else. He's trying to make his mark, with his family, and he's failing at everything because he just doesn't have the oomph. So he's doing his thing, and his brother and sister kind of make fun of him a lot, and he fails a lot, and his dad tries to encourage him, but what happens? Oh man, father passes away. Oh my God, his father passed away. And I'm not trying to give away everything here, but as he passes away, stuff happens. He winds up lost and alone, but he's not really alone because he is with this little human thing. This is the caveman sort of thing. He's a child. It's a kid caveman. And they wind up having to work together to get home. On the way home, he meets some pterodactyls, which are bad influences. And the whole idea of him getting home is that he has to conquer his fears and become a good dinosaur, an actual good quality dinosaur, I guess you could say. So he encounters them. He encounters a pack of Tyrannosaurs. The big one's voiced by Sam Elliott, which is appropriate because Sam Elliott's the man. He's the guy that does the Coors. The Coors commercial. Drink a Coors. Coors. And then, so they do that stuff, and he kind of gets his gumption there, and he's able to attack his fears and challenges head on, which is the main reason for the whole thing. And him and his little friend get home, and stuff happens at the end that will make you cry. I don't care. It made me and my grandma cry, so shut up. And overall, that's pretty much the movie. Now, you might think there's a lot of stuff that happens in between, but that's not the whole thing. It never really takes off, which is unfortunate, but the movie does have heart. I read a review that said it didn't have heart. I disagree with that. It did have a lot of heart, but it just didn't quite take off. If it was any other... Like, you could easily swap out dinosaurs for just people, and it would be still a good movie. But it wouldn't be a great movie because we've kind of dealt with this story before. It's a shame. It is a shame that this movie isn't as good as all the other ones. But then again, not every movie is. We expect a lot from Pixar. I really don't think that's fair because Pixar can still put out a bad movie and still have it be really good. Okay, that's the production plot. Now I want to get into the animation. The animation in this is so stunningly fantastic and realistic. I had a hard time figuring out if they took real shots and then threw in a dinosaur, or if they just built the shots up fake, with just that style. This all takes place in the American Northwest, so you got the Tetons, Jackson Hole, kind of like the Grand Canyon, that sort of thing. And I got to tell you, it's just fantastic. The animation on this is fantastic. It almost seems like they made this movie just to try out how far they can push animation. Like, the dinosaur is cartoony, but he looks real. That makes sense. He's a perfect mix of real and cartoon. And then the landscape around him is just fantastic. It's beautiful. For all the crap that America's going through today, I still think we have some of the most beautiful landscapes out there, even though our people seemingly pretty much need to cool off a little bit. Everybody needs to cool down, but I'm not getting into that on this thing. Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much what The Good Dinosaur is. It's okay. There was some things that happened and some things that didn't happen. And overall, it was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie, but it was a good movie. I liked it, my grandmother liked it, and I think everybody else kind of did too. Now, is this going to be a movie that you remember, years down the line as one of Pixar's best? I don't think so, but it does have a lot of pluses, and I do urge you guys to go see it. So, what am I going to give The Good Dinosaur? I was talking to my grandma, and I said I would give it a 3.5, but I don't do halves, so I'm going to give it just 3 stars. It's not a great movie, but it's not a bad movie. It's a good movie, and I do want you guys to check it out. At some point, either in the movie theaters or get it on Blu-ray. It's a very good movie, and I think you guys will enjoy that. So there you go. That's my opinion on what The Good Dinosaur is all about. Whew. Yeah. All right. Okay. So Windows Wielder, I will see you. But come on back whenever you can. Yeah. So good stuff. I got a couple more things that I want to review. I wanted to talk about that because I saw it, but there's going to be a couple other things. Twenty 3. I think I'll Redbox it. No, check it out. I think it'll be cool. It's definitely decent. Yeah, the animation is very incredible. Okay, so let's talk about the second thing. Let's move on. The second, yeah, okay, going to edit this out in the edited version. Live stuff behind the scenes. So yeah, I got a couple more other things I want to talk to you about today, and they are rides. And unfortunately for the live view people, they won't be able to see the stuff that I put in because I want to be putting in ride, stuff like that and stuff. So watch this again if you want to see ride footage, or just watch my actual trip videos, and you'll see all that stuff there. So the next thing I want to talk to you about today is Toy Story Midway Mania at Disney's California Adventure. Now, okay, where's the book? Where's the book? Oh no, the book's over here. So it's in disarray. So in disarray. Okay. Now what these guys say Toy Story Midway Mania is a 3D ride-through indoor shooting gallery headliner. First thing, go the first thing after the park opens, not to be missed. 4.5 stars. That's fair. This is one of the more popular attractions that Disney has ever created, and I think it will last so much longer than ever. It's so popular that the one in Walt Disney World and Disney's Hollywood Studios is going to be adding another theater, another ride-through, because it is so popular. And I think it will continue to remain popular because kids love, and everybody loves to play video games, and this is kind of like a full interactive video game. Now, this opened on in Disney's California Adventure. This is located in Paradise Pier in Disney's California Adventure. This opened on June 17th, 2008. And like the thing said, it's a 3D game where you play for points. You kind of hop on this little, I guess a carriage sort of thing. And basically, the story behind this is that the Toy Story characters, you got shrunk down to that, and they wanted to create kind of a boardwalk midway type of attraction, and well, they did. They wanted to give you midway games to play, and you are immersed right in that. You have this little shooter thing that you aim, and then you pull this little string back, poop, 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 and whatever your thing is, if you're if it's a ring toss, you fire a ring. If it's pop a balloons, you fire a dart. That sort of thing. And the whole idea is to get more points than the person sitting next to you, or the person, if you're going for the all-time record, you can actually get a daily leaderboards score, and if you are high enough, you can get the top score. You don't get anything for it, but you just have the bragging rights of being, hey, I got the top score. So it's really fun. The weight in this is not too fantastic. It's just basic. It fits right in with the Paradise Pier theme. Having the Midway game, or the Midway Mania game here, fits a lot better than it does in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now when they bring in Toy Story Land there, it should fit in a little bit better. But just having the Midway Mania game on a boardwalk style thing fits perfectly, and that's definitely going to get a little score that goes like that. Oh my god, 135 minutes? Did you not get a fast pass? Good lord. Yeah. So wow, 135 minutes, that's amazing. So after you wait, you hop in the car, like I said, and you play these games. Now, these games are kind of chosen at random, and you just fire off. A tip that I could give you is that there are hidden things kind of in the background, and sometimes right in front of you, because you're kind of looking in the background. Sometimes there are bonus things right in front of you where you can get like 500,000 points or 100,000 points, things like that. So make sure you get those rather than just getting a bunch of 50 points or 10 point things. So wow. Yeah, but that's pretty much what it is. Now I do have some footage that I want to be showing everybody in the edited version. So I'm going to cut to that, and you'll see what Toy Story Midway Mania is like. And I'll come back, give my final thoughts, and rate it. So yeah. For the edited version, you're going to go see stuff. For the non-edited stuff, you're just going to see me do a dance like this. And we're back. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little dance that I did for you. This attraction is quite fantastic, and it deserves all of the weight that it gets. The fact that it's getting a third one in Disney's Hollywood Studios shows just how popular it is. There is one in like I said, in Hollywood Studios, but there's also another one in Tokyo Disney Sea. So make sure if you go over there, you can check that out. But they all are basically the same and same style ride. You're not really getting You're not really missing anything if you go on one versus the other. So what am I going to give Toy Story Midway Mania in Disney's Hollywood Studio, or in Disney's California Adventure? This is definitely one of the reasons to hit California Adventure, and definitely a must right next to California Screamin'. So I'm going to give this 5 big stars. Again, there will be a graphic here, but that's going to be thrown in later. But I really enjoyed Toy Story Midway Mania. It was one of the things I looked forward to, and just the fact that it goes so well with the boardwalk theme that Paradise Pier has in Disney's California Adventure makes this perfect ride for that. You got the roller coaster right there, the Midway games right there, and it's perfect. It's just a great addition to Disney's California Adventure, and even a great addition to Hollywood Studios. I love the technology behind it. I love the fun, and I urge you guys to check it out whenever you go back down. So if you haven't seen Toy Story Midway Mania, hop on. I know you'll have a great time. So Toy Story Midway Mania and Disney's California Adventure, 5 big stars. Check it out. We're moving. Stretching. This is all going to get edited out. So this is what I do in between edits. I go, "Hua!" And then I try to get my my lips good. So I do exercises. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. I'm actually taking voice classes and stuff like that. Voiceover classes, so I'm hoping that maybe one day I'll do voiceovers and stuff. How awesome would it be if File91e did a voiceover for Frozen 5? Because that's what it's going to be. Frozen 5. I'll be Olaf's other snowman brother. Yeah, how about that? The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. I love Scotch. Scotchy Scotch, Scotch. Alright. So again, they won't see this in the edited version, but you guys get to. So yeah, awesome. Okay. Alright guys, the next thing I want, or the last thing I want to review for you today is one of my favorite attractions, probably the favorite attraction that I had while over at Disney's or Disneyland Resort, and that is Pirates of the Caribbean, the original, the OG Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, what these guys say Pirates of the Caribbean is, it's a Disney indoor adventure boat ride. A major attraction. Go before 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. or after 4:30 p.m. Frighten some small children. Our pick is one of Disneyland's very best. 5 stars. I can't really say enough about Pirates of the Caribbean because it is quite possibly one of the greatest attractions ever. All time, one of the best rides that you can ever go anywhere, because it's a little bit thrilling. There's a story to it. You learn a little something, and just it's the most complete attraction I would say out there. I did a comparison on this in August Arena August month, where I talked about this being better than the Walt Disney World version, and it is. I don't know why. It's hard to put into words why I did then, but not having the notes right there, it just has a feeling that, this being the original one, the first one, it's just pretty amazing. This opened on March 18th, 1967. It wasn't a part of the original opening day lineup, but this is one of the things that Disney wanted to work on, and he definitely did. There is one at every Disney park across the world, just because it just shows you how popular this attraction really is. And originally this was conceived to be a walk-through kind of wax museum where they talked about pirates and whatnot, and Disney was like, well, we have audio animatronics, let's make it better. And they totally did. Hey, Smashbox music, there you go. It's amazing that, what they accomplished with that and how this ride has evolved over the years. And it's pretty crazy. The ride itself, you go into this. The line isn't spectacular, but it looks really nice because this is in New Orleans Square. And there was somebody, I can't remember who, mentioned why is Pirates of the Caribbean in New Orleans Square. Well, there were pirates at the time that New Orleans was a thing. There were pirates in New Orleans. A lot of people envision pirates as having their own separate sort of thing. There were pirates that were around during the Revolutionary War. That's just, we weren't that far off. That's when the pirates were doing stuff. When people were coming from England to the Americas or to South America or whatever. That's where the pirates fed off of them. They fed off of those boats. And we have this romantic, we've romanticized pirates so much. It's like robbing the rich and giving to the poor. But no, pirates are bloodthirsty. They were murderers. They were pretty bad people. And it's the romanticism of it that we kind of give them a pass, I guess, because we've had so much time since. But you wouldn't have liked them then. You wouldn't have liked them. So it fits really well being in New Orleans Square, and the outside looks really nice, but the line is very exposed. You go underneath a bridge sort of thing, and then you go into the actual area. I do got to say that the Walt Disney World version looks better as far as a weight sort of area, because it's in a fort rather than, you know, kind of like entering a house in New Orleans. But I can, but that's okay. So once you're there, you hop on into the boats, and you go off into, Pirates of the Caribbean. Now this ride is different than the Walt Disney World one, because this one has the Blue Bayou opening, whereas the Walt Disney World one has, I believe it was like the, it was like a skeleton sort of thing. The Blue Bayou opening is really nice because you're just it feels like you're just headed down the Mississippi in one of the back roads, and you're just going down, and there's like a banjo kind of going, and then you see on the right you have this awesome view of the of this restaurant, and all the lights are up, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, what's going on? And then all of a sudden you hear the, keep a weather eye open, mates, and hold on tight, that sort of thing. And you go up and you go down one of the first of two flumes. The reason why there are two is because you're actually going under the railroad, and the Disney needed to be able to clear that, so that's why there are two. And as you go kind of deeper, it's almost like you're going more and farther and farther back in time to where there are pirates and whatnot. And the theming is excellent, because there's like this cave scene, and then you go down again, and then there's the things that we're normally used to seeing. The pirate with it's stuck, he's stuck standing up because he was stabbed, and then there's the pirate on the bed that apparently there's an actual skull. There's an actual human skull that was the actual skull for the pirate sitting on the bed. There's like the little crab and all that stuff, and then there's the skeleton on the boat, that sort of thing, in the rain. And then you go right into seeing Captain Barbossa on the Wicked Wench firing against this Spanish port or whatever it is, and that's really cool. Now the boat that is there, the red boat, it's called the Wicked Wench. That is the original apparently that's the original Black Pearl before it got toasted and sank to the bottom, and before Davy Jones brought it back up from the depths for Jack Sparrow. So this all takes place technically before Jack Sparrow became Jack Sparrow. You go through the standard Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. You go through the Spanish town, and you see like the governor getting dunked, and the way he wants threaded, the auction there, that's terrible. And like when you think about all the stuff that's going on right there, you're like, oh, that's kind of messed up that they're just like auctioning off people. That's a little weird. Let's overlook that. And then they move on, and you see the other section with the jail, and then the other, like, the town is burning, that sort of thing. The pirates are just going crazy. And then one of the coolest things is that there's a last section that isn't in the Walt Disney World version. As you go underneath the burning rubble, there's like a shootout happening with a whole bunch of TNT going on. And that's when you go back up the big ramp. You see Jack Sparrow on the left doing his thing and showing that he got this gold. And you go right back out, and then you disembark, and that's pretty much what Pirates of the Caribbean is. Did my voice break? I don't know. I'm a little dry. It's a little dry. And yeah. So, but that's pretty much what Pirates of the Caribbean is. And why it's better is because you get a little bit more. It's a longer ride, and there's a little bit more flumes, and it just, being the original, it feels better. It just has a better, feel to it. And I just loved it. It was so awesome to actually get on the ride that Walt built and Walt loved and wanted to get on, and made sure that it was perfect before it, launched out. I have some footage here that I want to show you guys, and it's not going to be the entire footage of Pirates of the Caribbean, just parts that I want you to see, because I don't really have a good camera that can, show everything. I'll do my best to show you some good footage, and then we'll be back after this. and I'll give my final thoughts and rate it for you. So here we go. Enjoy. So what are people saying? Oh, the Nate rating? No, there won't be any Nate ratings this time. Next week I'll bring them back. My voice did not crack. I am a man. I am a consummate man. So this is all happening. Did I just see somebody say, what if it was Walt Disney's skull as the skull thing? That would be weird. That'd be weird. Put the little Walt mustache right there. Oh man, that would be kind of creepy. So yeah, let's go right back into this. Let's get professional, guys. Let's get professional. Okay, so Pirates of the Caribbean, one of the all-time greats, and I hope you guys check it out. You can check out other ride-throughs of this. There's a place called SoCal Attractions on YouTube that has, I don't know what camera he has that does this, enhanced low light stuff. But I can't have that, and I don't have a camera that can do that, so I'm just going to leave that to him. But check out Pirates of the Caribbean if you haven't, especially the one in Disneyland. That's the one I'm talking about now. It's just fantastic. There's a feeling to it. It's longer than the other ones, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to go back to Disneyland and get on that one last time. That was actually the last thing that we rode. Our last ride ever in Disneyland before we walked back to our room after a 14-hour day at the parks. The last thing that we experienced at Disneyland was Pirates of the Caribbean, and I would never ever trade that, because that is my favorite ride in Disneyland Park. So what am I going to give Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland? Of course, 5 big stars. Now, it's just amazing. I think everybody would agree that it's a 5-star attraction, and I wanted to end this 300th episode with one of my all-time favorite rides that I didn't review yet, and this is one of them. So Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, 5 big stars. Check it out if you go, and just try to absorb some of the Disney history. And if you're not a Disney historian and you just want to ride because it's a fun ride, this is one of the all-time best. So check it out. Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, 5 big stars. Oh man, oh man, oh man, almost done. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's Disney News and Reviews. Again, this is a live show, so there's a lot of cuts and a lot of shenanigans going on because we're having a good time here in the chat. Thanks to everybody in the chat room right there, and sorry about the glitch to everybody in the chat room. You guys didn't see it because I edited that out, but they saw the glitch. I love everything about this, and yes, I will be taking some time off here and there randomly, but that's only because I have other things to do in my life that I have to, bring focus on. But I will always be here on YouTube as long as I'm physically able to, to entertain you guys and make some videos and have a good conversations with you all, because you guys are the best. You guys really are. I'm so amazed at how this channel has grown and evolved, and all the relationships that I've made over the years with this. Some people I still talk to, some people I don't, and that's okay. But 300 episodes, that's a pretty cool feat, and the fact that I got my own t-shirt now is pretty cool too. But you can get that as well. There will be a link in the description box eventually. But unbelievable that we're here. And I will be doing a live show, again, like I said, live stream for the Star Wars prequels and the originals, right before I go to see The Force Awakens. So if you want to follow, join me on that. You won't be seeing the Star Wars movies. You'll just be seeing me watching the Star Wars movies. But I'll be talking about it and, trying to talk to you guys. So if you can make it, it's great. If you can only make it for 5 minutes and you just want to talk about whatever, again, the movie will be on in the background. We'll have a good time. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Now, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want people to go to Disney World and have a great time. Or Disneyland. There's some great attractions. And it's so awesome to be able to just talk about this stuff. I didn't have any idea that other people like Disney as much as I did. Or even would want to watch this stuff for 300 episodes. But yeah, there they are. We're out there. And it's great that I can sit there and talk about them because you have some, amazing attractions. So go to Disneyland, have a great time, and keep the magic in your heart and in your mind, and you're going to have a great time. I know you will. So if you are going to Disney World or Disneyland, be sure to go to allers.nettouringplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. WaltDisneyWorld.com is good too, along with Disneyland.com. And I actually did check for Disneyland news, and there really wasn't any substantial news for Disneyland. But I go to MiceChat.com for that. There really wasn't any crazy new stuff that's happening in Disneyland aside from the whole Hyperspace Mountain and other things like that. Oh, Superhero HQ is open, and I hear that's not too good as well, but I'll leave that up to you guys. So, 300. Maybe we'll get 300 more out of me. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but we will see. We will see. So, I'll see you guys next time for another Disney news and reviews, and for everybody staying for the Q&A afterwards. I figure we'll go till about 8 o'clock and talk and have some fun and think of some questions for me and conversation topics, and we'll see what we can do. So I'll see you guys next week, maybe, for another Disney news and reviews. I should be here next week. Because I took 2 weeks off. I should be back next week, unless something catastrophic happens. But yeah, I should be back next week. So I'll see you guys next time for another Disney news and reviews. Thanks again for 300 episodes. I could not love you guys anymore. But let's see what we can do for 300 more. So see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Nowhere in the world, nowhere in the land this week. It's even. It's even. Oh man, 300. Oh, I'm still on. Holy moly. So I'm waiting for you guys to get to where I am because there is a little bit of a delay. Basically what I just did was I turned off the recording of this because I want to edit the raw footage. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. 300 and then I get hit by a car. Blah, 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 blah. Should re-upload. I'm actually going to re-upload my I'm going to re-upload my what is it? To re-upload my Walt Disney World trip. I'm going to. So don't worry about that. Smashbox Music, how you doing? Drummer Shy, what's going on? Bart Simpson, James F, you're the man. I know we got SF Marine here somewhere. So I'm just trying to say, Blu-ray Andrew, see what's going on. And Song of the South fan, yeah. Okay, so we can talk pretty much about whatever you want to. I'm here for about the next hour, and then I'll kind of break all this stuff down and begin editing. Hopefully that should be uploaded tonight sometime. I got a bunch of stuff. But yes, I'm going to re-upload my Walt Disney World stuff very, very soon. Probably in the next week. I'm just going to re-upload them in different days and whatnot, and hopefully Disney won't take them down. Or the Universal Music Group, which apparently loves to just ruin everything for me. Thoughts on the Ravens this season? When you have like 15 people hurt and 7 of them are your starting players, you're going to have a bad season. But we are number one in the draft. So that's fun. That's fun. Oh, no, it's no problem for for the vid thing. I can't wait to see how it works out. I'm really looking for seeing that. Okay. Just hold on. Zootopia trailer, awesome stuff. I really think it's going to be funny. The fact that they have sloths in it in the DMV, I think is great because sloths are my favorite animal, and I want a sloth so bad, just so I can just go sloth. Which theater are you going to see? I'm going to see it at the Senator Theater. It's a local, really historic theater here in Baltimore. If you check out senatortheater.com or thesenatortheater.com, whichever, just type in Senator Theater Baltimore and you'll see it. Looks really cool. And they're going to have a big premiere. There's going to be the members of the 501st Stormtrooper Army thing there, the local edition. We have the old line state edition of the 501st Stormtroopers, so they're going to be there. That should be really neat. Should we talk about the Ravens? No, Falcarelli. No, because I know you're a Pats fan. And I know that your Pats are like undefeated. How weird would it be, though, if you got the undefeated Pats going against the undefeated Panthers in the Super Bowl? There's going to be an undefeated, there's going to be something. It's going to be crazy. That would be crazy. What's your favorite show or parade at Disneyland or Disney World? It's not there anymore, but it was Spectrum Magic. That was my favorite parade. My favorite show right now would have to be, I guess, Fantasmic, because I don't consider that a fireworks show, but it's definitely Fantasmic is pretty crazy. Disneyland, World of Color, easy. World of Color was fantastic, not Fantasmic. Okay, what's your favorite Star Wars movie and character? Oh man, my favorite movie, I gotta say it's the original. I mean, I love Empire. I know everybody loves Empire. It's the better movie. But the original Star Wars to me is, I think, the best complete movie, because it could have ended right there and everybody would have been fine. Favorite character? Old Yoda. Because he's so full of sass. He's so full of sass, and he doesn't care about what you have to say. Because he knows he's been through crap. Alright, okay, hold on. Slow down, Chief. Going here. Should we talk about the Ravens? Show, parade, Star Wars movie. Hey, Nick, what is your opinion on the cold weather we've been getting in Baltimore lately? It's about time. I mean, I've been waiting for winter. Waiting for winter. Are there going to be any upcoming giveaways? I might do one for Christmas. I might do like an Amazon thing where I can I'll get you out maybe a DVD or something, a DVD of your choice or a Blu-ray of your choice. I might do that. I'll do that, that sort of thing. Maybe a Christmas giveaway, something like that. I don't have a lot of money. I really don't make a lot of money. I don't make anything off of YouTube, so I have no money for anything. Been there. Are there going to be any upcoming giveaways? Tonight in your sleep, the characters of Superstar Limo will come and devour your soul. Yeah, that was creepy! I had no idea about Superstar Limo until my friend Mona mentioned it. And she was like, yeah, you should do Superstar Limo because it's really bad. And I'm like, what is this? Regis Philbin. He's creepy. Coming in from behind the door like that. Dude, Regis, what are you doing? No, it's not my final answer. Move on, Regis. I'm just here for Nick's Pete's Dragon, Dr. Terminus. Every little piece, we can make a million by slicing him, dicing him, a hoagie we could sell. Every little shell, there's enough of him to go around. Money, money, money by the pound. Every little piece. I love that. And the fact that they're remaking it, I know it's not going to have awesome songs like that in the movie. So it's going to be like, oh, we got to make it more gritty and blah 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 blah. It's a real dragon, blah 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 blah. We're going to have a, we're going to talk about real issues like conservation. Dude, it's Pete's Dragon, dude. Cool it, okay? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Pause all everything. I gotta catch up. Festival of Fantasy. If you could bring back one attraction to Walt Disney World, what would it be? To Disney World? Horizons in Epcot. What rides? What rides at Disney World will have less lines in late February? I don't know. I know Disney a lot, but I don't know stuff like that. That's just, I mean, it shouldn't be that busy in late February. Should be good. Do you believe the theory that Kylo Ren... No, I believe Kylo Ren is the son of Han Solo. I do believe that. Kylo Ren is the Darth Vader fanboy. I know that. What are your thoughts on the Civil War trailer? That's going to be awesome. That last couple shots with Iron Man getting his butt kicked. I don't think people are going to die in this one. Everybody is expecting Iron Man to die, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh god, now I'm thinking that Regis Philbin character. Yes, creepy Regis Philbin. Can I do a setup shelf tour soon? Like my DVDs? Is that what you mean? Or how do you mean that? So just give me 1 second to catch up, and then you can elaborate further on what the Smashbox Music. What do you mean a setup shelf tour? What do you think the plot of Frozen 2 will be? People got frozen again? I don't know. Winter? Autumn? Maybe? I don't know. How do you have a sequel to that? You don't need it. You are a great singer. Thank you very much. Will I ever do another show with Nate, Kai, and Bob? Like how? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Why have I been MIA on Instagram? I've been MIA on Instagram. Hey Trey, what's up? I've been MIA on Instagram because I just don't have stuff to take photos of anymore. I don't really do too much. I literally wake up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, or eat dinner, go to sleep, and then do it all over again. I don't have a lot of free time, unfortunately. Time in! It's fair and true, the leaves never bothered me anyway. That's exactly it. That's it. Alright, yeah, sorry. I will pause you guys every now and then just because I want to kind of catch up with everybody's questions. Just because I don't get all of the stuff right there. Thoughts of the new Mary Poppins film being made? I did not know there was a new Mary Poppins film being made. There doesn't need to be a new Mary Poppins film being made. But people are going to do it anyway. Whatever, I'll go and see it. Room tour? No, I don't have much of a room. I mean, I can kind of do a setup thing. Yeah, whatever. Maybe one day I'll do it. I mean, literally, it's this. It's just my wall of DVDs. These are a bunch of shelves. Then I got my TV. My computer's usually over there. But I have it here for the streaming. And, I mean, there's not too much. I really don't have a lot of stuff. I mean, Corn Shack has a lot more room than I do. Have I seen Escape from Tomorrow? No. That's the one that they filmed illegally in Disney? Yeah, no. I have kind of I want to, but then I don't want to. I don't really want to give them money or really see. I don't really want to give them any notice or any, whatever. Because I think, they used underhanded tactics in order to do that. And I think, whatever. Speaking of which, have I seen, no, I haven't. I really don't. You're going to find this really weird, but I don't watch many other YouTubers or Disney YouTubers. I'm not sure if it's a rivalry thing, because there is no rivalry. I'm not anywhere near as popular as any of them by subscriber count. I'm popular with you guys because you guys rock and you guys have good taste. But a lot of other people, I don't do that, usually. I mean, that's their job, is to do reviews and stuff like that. So they're going to be putting out content anyway. So no, I haven't. On Instagram, SF Marine? Just try to friend me. You know what it is. What is that Nemo thing? This thing? This thing? It's a cup. I got it at one of the Disney on Ice things. Oh, I plan on going to a Disney on Ice thing in February. Yeah, it's a Disney cup. It's what held a slushy, or a what is it? Whatever it's called, like a what is it? Ice thing. I'm not sure what they call it. In various regions, for or an ice thing. And it actually came with this spoon. It's a Stitch surfing spoon, and that's I went like that. And there was also a straw. That sort of thing. That's what that is. Which Phantasm version do I like more? Oh, I did a thing on that in Arena August. I like the Disneyland version more. Disney on Ice is pretty cool. I go to it just because it's something to see, and I know there's a lot of, it's very kid whatever, and I have to bring some female usually. I don't have a girlfriend or anything, so I just kind of say, hey, I have a free ticket. Do you want to go? And they're like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, cool. I'm only bringing the girls so I'm not that creeper guy who goes to Disney on Ice by himself. Because it's weird. People get weird like that. 2 shares of Disney. Hey, there you go, buddy. Favorite Disney character? I guess Mickey. I'm really bad at favorites. Like, when people ask me what my favorite anything is, I generally don't have favorites. I like a lot of different things. It's just kind of how I am. Dis Unplugged is cool. Like, Dis Unplugged and, like, Inside the Magic, I don't really consider them YouTubers because they're just people who put videos on YouTube, to promote their website and stuff like that. Like me, I'm just here on YouTube pretty much. I am on Facebook only because I want people to come here to YouTube. This is my home base. I am a YouTuber. I was one of the original, I'm one of the, the old guy YouTubers that just like to make videos about and talk about stuff. I'm not trying to be a, like a Rooster Teeth or something like that. To me, that's what a YouTuber. See you real soon. That's kind of a, they're YouTubers. That, like that sort of stuff. Big collection of Yankee candles. They finally re-released Christmas at the Beach, which smells as good as this. I need to go to Yankee Candle. I haven't gone yet. I didn't go this weekend. I'll probably go tomorrow because I gotta go out and get golf balls for my dad for Christmas, and I'll probably wind up going to Yankee Candle tomorrow. Do you recall which Disney on Ice show you'll be going to? Oh God, I don't remember. I have the thing over there. It's yellow. I know it was different because I hadn't been to it yet. I don't remember. Maybe Golden something. I'm not sure if it's, I don't know. Snow Cone. That's it. Snow Cone. I was looking for that. Yeah. Hit me up on Instagram. Don't worry. I'll get you now that I know you're who you are. So, yeah. Yes, I don't want to be that weird guy who goes to Disney on Ice and who goes alone and sits there. Hey, do you want some popcorn, kiddies? That sort of thing. I'm not that guy. It's like, sit over here, Timmy. Don't look at the creepy dude. I know I look weird. I know I do. I have a weird guy face. It's just kind of how it is. I knew I look like a creeper. But I'm not. I'm not a creeper. Other than Dr. Terminus, what other impressions? I do like random impressions when I just hear them, but I can't do them on cue. And I wasn't really doing an impression. I just like that song a lot, and I sing to it on my Disney stuff a lot in my car. Disney Unplugged is okay, but they try to sell the yeah. See, they're not really YouTubers. They're trying to sell stuff to you. It's not my deal. I have t-shirts, but I'm not trying to sell them to you. I don't make any money from my t-shirts. I don't make money from YouTube. That was not why I got on here to do all this. Brr. Disney cruise in the future? Yeah. I'm going to Disney World next year. 2 years from then, I plan on taking a Disney cruise for the first time. Only a 4-day, because I'm not sure how I'll deal with the boat. Not sure about that, but yes, I do plan on doing that. What are your thoughts on the closure of the Aladdin show and Frozen replacing it in Disneyland, right? Aladdin was a great show. I'll probably review it next week, actually, now thinking about it. It's a bummer. It is a bummer. I mean, I really enjoyed it. But kids today like Frozen, and kids deserve to have their thing there too. So I can't really knock it too much. Don't go near that guy, Timmy. See, you have 3 daughters. So when you go to Disney on Ice and enjoy it, you can look over to the guy and say, oh yeah, kids wanted to come, but really secretly inside you're going, this is great. Yeah, I think Song of the South fan had it. It was great, but it was going to be replaced eventually. It's all the evolution of it. Yeah. Stranger danger. Yeah, my Instagram, I don't really I don't. It's my Instagram is kind of a mix of Disney fans, YouTube fans, and regular people. That's kind of like just a regular me, but I don't really post a whole lot on Instagram. I'm not very social media. I don't have anything to say. That's the problem. Like during the day, I don't have weird anecdotes, and I don't want to take a selfie every 4 seconds. I don't really have much to say. I'm usually working or I'm doing something else, and I just don't have many interesting thoughts, I guess, to put out there. Oh, did you see that thing somewhere somebody did? Oh man, hashtag weird. What? Creeper voice. Did I do a creeper voice? I don't know. I guess I did. I don't remember. Creeper voice. Okay, is this creeper voice?
Hey kids, you want some popcorn? Eat the popcorn.
Bart Simpson's dad, I guess that would be Homer Simpson, right? I hope your stomach feels a lot better. Don't take stomach issues lightly. If it gets worse, check out the ER. They might want to, look at stuff. I have an uncle who had like diverticulitis and stuff, and it was bad. So be safe, dude.
Did you hear about the Disney cups? Disney has new cups.
Oh yeah, the hug me I'm vaccinated picture. That's always good. So what's going on, guys? What's happening, Cappening? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything? Hoping everything's okay. Are we still doing okay? Everybody's still here? Just want to make sure everything's alright. Saw a little glitch. I saw a glitch. Guilty pleasure in what? Wow, frozen pizza. Like Tombstone frozen pizza. I love Tombstone pepperoni frozen pizza. It's a guilty pleasure. I shouldn't be eating it. It shouldn't taste good to me, but it does. But there's many different types of guilty pleasures, so I don't know what else you're talking about. No talking about politics. Oh, the Walt Disney World stuff. Yeah, I'll probably I'll upload the trailer for it first. I remember I did that awesome kind of big 15-minute trailer for it, and then I will upload probably just each day whenever it goes up. I don't think they're going to keep Elliot hand drawn. I think he's going to wind up being this crazy CG thing that looks more like a real dragon than anything else. I don't know why. I just think they're going to bring some darkness into it because that's the way all this stuff has been going. Like Maleficent and stuff like that. I don't know. It just seems weird. What do I think of the Disney Descendants? I actually just found out about that like a couple weeks ago. No idea what it is. I got to check it out. I haven't seen the Country Bears movie in a long time, rather. I remember it came out like after Pirates of the Caribbean did, like they thought that was going to do well. I don't know why. The Disney Descendants wasn't terrible, though I wish it did have more to do with other three villains besides Maleficent. Yeah, well, I haven't seen it yet, so... Going on my first Disney cruise. I've never been on a Disney cruise, but I hear they're awesome because there's so much stuff to do. Like, a lot of people think that it's just kids. No, that's not true. There are adult sections and a lot of adult things to do. So basically, just have a good time and make the best of every day there. Make the best of every day there. I didn't shop at all for Black Friday this year. I have been very withdrawn with the holidays. I had just been going, you know what, I'm just taking some time for myself. I just want to enjoy being with my family and everything like that. I don't know why, but that's just my feeling this year. A friend of mine described Disney World saying it's geared toward young girls, i.e. meet and greet with princesses and lack of male meet and greet characters. Do you agree with that statement? No. When I go to Disney World, I don't really like to meet the characters. It's not a big thing of mine, although I do want to meet Mickey. What do you got? Mickey, Goofy, all the other ones? Oh my god, Flynn Rider is hilarious. Aladdin was great. And if you go during the Halloween time, you can actually see a lot of the different villains, like Hades, Jack Sparrow's there. No. To people who just think that Disney World is just meet and greet people or things, they're obviously very mistaken and haven't been there with the right people. A lot of people who hate Disney World go and do the wrong things, and that's why they hate Disney World. You ever see that? You ever notice that? Go with me, you won't wait, and you can get done stuff real quick. Will I do more Disney Infinity videos? Maybe. It's possible. Still gotta, work on that. I don't have Disney Infinity 3.0 yet, though I think I will try to get that for Christmas. I have an Xbox 360. I don't have an Xbox One or anything, so, I don't use my Xbox for, video gaming more than I do for, Disney Movies Anywhere and Netflix. Alright, let's see. Hopefully Beauty and the Beast isn't as quite as dark with Beast foaming at the mouth and Lumiere being a flamethrower. Hopefully not. I think that one will actually be a little bit more even-keeled. In the movie, my favorite part was the first 5 minutes. It's all magic wrapped up in pixie dust. Oh, pixie dust! Actually, that was me and my brother. Bob had no idea what to do. That was me and my brother who said that. Smolder face. That's right. You can do a Smolder with Flynn Rider. If you could see any of the Disney characters for Disney Infinity be in the game, who would it be? A lot of the classic characters, I would like to see them. But, that's kind of it. Genie's fun. Genie's fun to meet. He doesn't really talk too much, but he does play around a lot. He's really good. How far along in the planning process have you gotten for your upcoming trip in October? Do you know where you'll be staying? I will be staying in the old Key West resort. We're going to be getting some villas because it's my whole family going down. It's like 11 people going down. So that's why there won't be a lot of videos, and the trip videos will be pretty much just me, messing around with my family. So that's pretty much it. What's up, Chin 2? Disney went on a I went on a Disney cruise, and it was the best vacation I've ever been on. Went on a typical 4-day Bahamian cruise last year, and going on a week-long Disney cruise, and yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a 4-day because I plan on doing that, and I hear it's fantastic, so that's awesome. Yep. I don't know what they're talking about there. ENS 2000, don't know. Is it weird to say that I have a crush on Rapunzel? I don't think so. I mean, many people have crushes on weird things. Some people have crushes on Disney cups. Disney cups. Mad Hatter at Disneyland is also a quite fun meeting. I've actually not met the Mad Hatter, but I hear since he's a face character, he actually can talk and do some fun stuff, so that's pretty good. I have actually with World of Color Paint the Night. It's very good stuff. Did I ever watch the Disney show Recess? Oh yes. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that was one of those ones that really should have stayed on for a little bit longer. That was quality entertainment right there. Cars. Okay, not Cars the TV show or movie, but Cars as an actual Cars. That's why I had no idea what that means. I don't do cars very well. I have an SUV that gets me from point A to point B. I'm not good with cars, believe me. So that's why. My wife and I are leaving the kids behind so we can go to Disney for our anniversary. I wouldn't go to vacation anywhere else. A lot of people think we're crazy. Who cares? That's where you like to go to vacation, that's just where you like to go to vacation. I don't like to go to a beach and then just sit on the beach for hours. What do you do? Well, you're doing nothing. Well, if that's what you need to do to vacation, then I'm not spending thousands of dollars to go somewhere to sit. I can just sit at home. But if I'm going to Disney World, I'm having a good time. Yes, maybe a couple of those hours will be planned, sitting and getting like some spa work done or whatever. But I mean, that's pretty much it for me. How many Vinylmations do I have? I don't know, 10 maybe. I don't have a lot of Vinylmations. Cue Nick's awesome dance from earlier. The marching band. Oh, Timothy Mouse. Yeah, that's from Dumbo. Yeah, I don't have many Vinylmations. Miss Finster reminds me of Buzz's girlfriend from Home. Yep, it's a good one. Oh man, oh man, oh man. 7:24. We got about another half an hour, and then I think we'll call it a day. Have you ever been to Disney World since they put the Magic Bands in the park? No, this will be my first Magic Band experience, and I will be talking about that when I come back and give my full review on the Magic Band and Fast Pass Plus applications. So we'll see what happens. Have you watched any of the promotional material for the Disney Cruise Line's Tangled the Musical? If so, I have not. I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen that yet. Any holiday recipes you look forward to this time of year? Oh, easy. My grandmother's cookies. Love her cookies. Mainly the chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. Do I like eggnog? Depends. I will get one little thing of eggnog that's about that big, and I can take a gulp every day because it gives me like heartburn. I mean, that stuff is thick. That stuff, like whenever I drink that stuff, I can feel the cholesterol in me rising. Feel the cholesterol flow through you. Have you seen anything from Disney's new show Pickle and Peanut? I don't watch Disney Channel as much as I should. I actually heard a news report that Disney Channel and all of the Disney other channels, because Disney owns ESPN and stuff like that, that actually Disney Channel isn't doing that well. Disney Channel XD apparently is doing a lot better than Disney Channel itself. I think that's mainly because of Rebels. I am in the process of watching the Clone Wars and the Star Wars Rebels in preparation for Star Wars and whatnot, because those are the actual things, Let's Let's see. Have I watched the Muppets TV show? A couple of them, and it's actually really funny. Very adult humor. Much more adult humor than I thought there would be. Which Disney, or watch Disney secretly making Vinylmation so that one day they would take over the world and kill? Yeah, probably. That's what's going to happen. Have I seen the Peanuts movie yet? I have not. I'm not a big Peanuts fan. Aside from Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, I really am not a big Peanuts fan. Hopefully you still have that John from Carousel of Progress I sent you all back. I know you. Yes, I still do. I still do. He's somewhere. I think I put him away because I loved him and I didn't want him to get dirty. Yeah, I have a big section of stuff of the room over there where people sent me stuff. I still have all that. Did I watch Captain? Yes, I did watch the Captain America trailer, and that was intense. I don't know how they're going to do all that or what they're going to do. I think we're going to get our first glimpse of stuff, because I think what they're doing is trying to break down the Avengers and then build them up for the Infinity War. So I think that's what Part 3 is all about, is the breaking down of the Avengers and then the remnants defeating Thanos. So, yeah. What do you think about them closing the Aladdin to make way for another Frozen show? It doesn't bother me. It had a good run. Had a very, very good run, and Frozen's the big thing right now, and kids love it. So I'm sure it'll get very, very popular, although I'm sure the Disney purist will be like, another Frozen show. Guys, come on. I know, whatever, but kids love it, and this, let them have their show. Rebels and Gravity Falls is why Disney XD is actually doing better. Gravity Falls is closing. They're actually doing, this is the last season for it. I hear it's a really good show. I haven't checked it out. If you start watching Disney XD again, stay away from Pickle and Peanut. It's total... Alright. I don't watch TV usually. Vinylmation is dying. It was a huge collector, but Disney is killing them off. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? Great to hear. Have you ever seen the Hocus Pocus show from WW? I watched it online, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm hoping they bring it back next year. I would love to see that live. Is that Mickey Mouse thing... What? Is that Mickey Mouse thing beheaded? What? What Mickey Mouse thing? Oh, this? It's a cup. 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 And it has measuring spoons. Got that for Christmas one year. Anything else you guys have questions about behind me? I've been wearing your shirt on the cruise and while I'm at Disney, so you don't have to generate anything. I just want you to wear the shirt because you enjoy the show. But if people ask, just say Google File91e. That's all they got to do. I'm planning on doing the same thing when I'm at Disney World. I want to get a bunch of different shirts because you can get them in black. That's like the standard color, but you can also get them in different colors. I'm not sure if you guys saw. You can get them in blue, red, purple, and all that. And I want to get a whole bunch of different color shirts. Wear them all the different days that I'm down there as undershirts and stuff like that. It's good quality. I've watched this a couple times and it hasn't broken yet. Really good quality t-shirts. That's not a plug, I'm just saying. Any games planned for upcoming Gaming File91e episode? It would be cool to see Toy Story Mania done as an episode. Is that a game? Is that a game you can buy? I didn't know that. You're going to have to tell me about it. Shoot me like a trailer for it or whatever. What is your favorite ride at Disneyland? If I had to guess, it would be Indiana. Actually, it was Pirates of the Caribbean. Just reviewed it today. Pirates of the Caribbean was my favorite ride. Indiana Jones was a close second, though. Who is your favorite possum? Mama Possum? I don't know. What are those? I'm getting older now that I'm starting to miss all the different young people lingo and stuff. But I do know what are those. I thought that was pretty funny. What is the most rare item from my collection? I don't really know. I never thought about it like that. I don't really get rare stuff as much as other people, so I don't really know that. I'm sorry, I can't answer that correctly. Thoughts on the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom card game? I think it's a fun thing that people are really enjoying. They're really getting into it. They get like a lot of certain special cards from going to different things throughout the Magic Kingdom. So that's really neat. If it helps people stay in the Magic Kingdom and have fun, then hey, more power to it. I enjoy it. All right, cool, Villain. I'll see you later. Thanks for staying here and enjoying our 300th episode here. It's been great. It's been great to have you here, and I'll see you next time, buddy. What is my favorite thing to snack on? Either peanuts, salted peanuts. I'm a big chip guy. I love chips. Things I can kind of do that. Favorite drink? I love iced tea or lemonade. I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer or smoke or do anything like that. Occasionally I will have a cigar, which is very bad for you kids. If you're a child, don't smoke cigars. They're not good for you. But yeah. It's for the Wii. I don't have a Wii anymore, actually. So I doubt I'll do that. Unless I do it over at Mark's house. Here's the thing. Next year, I'm going to be doing something for the, what is it, the Extra Life or whatever it is. What's that streaming thing you can do for charity? I do planning on doing a 24-hour stream over at Mark's house, Corn Shack's house, where we'll be playing board games and other Disney video games for charity for 24 hours. It'll be a Friday night or Friday into a Saturday. So, yeah. So that's something. That will probably happen sometime in March or April. Do I have any pets? I don't. There's something from Final. I've never had a pet. Growing up, I never had a pet. So, I don't really have a desire to get one because I never had one as a kid. I don't like the way dogs or cats smell. They kind of make everything kind of smell like an animal. And I know a lot of people just really like pets and stuff like that, but I don't have any ill will toward dogs or cats. I'll pet them a little bit. I just don't like to have one around my house. You're all set for a baseball game. Chips and peanut. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, at a baseball game, if I go to an Orioles game, I'm getting peanuts. Definitely. Maybe a hot pretzel. And at the 7th inning stretch, I'm getting some nachos and a Coke. That is my all-time... Oh, and Cracker Jack. That is my all-time... and a hot dog. Yeah, so peanuts just to have. Maybe a pretzel. Definitely nachos and a hot dog. Because ballpark dogs, I don't know what it is about eating a hot dog at a ballpark that makes it taste so much better. I don't know what it is. Blah, blah, blah. Toy Story Mania is also for the 360. Okay, so I might try that. As long as it's not for the Kinect. I don't have that. I just have a regular 360. Yes, I've seen the trailer for Finding Dory and Zoolander 2. Both look really hilarious. Finding Dory especially, but Zoolander 2, I was a big Zoolander 1 fan, so I will check out Zoolander 2. Alright, Prelude V Tech 01. I'll see you later, bud, okay? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it, bud. Really appreciate it. I know you are a long-time watcher, but I really appreciate it. See you, Chintu. You take it easy, buddy. Oh, that's awesome. Right behind third base. The thing is, at baseball, wherever I sit, it's a good seat. You just have a good time. It's a good feeling. I really love it. Cool. So yeah, now that I know that you can get a Toy Story Midway Mania for standard controller, who knows? Maybe I'll get that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Who are your favorite emotion from Inside Out? Probably Sadness, because I thought she was funny. I like the person who voiced her. She was from The Office. I thought she was really hilarious. Have I watched the Mickey Mouse TV series? Don't know which one are you talking about. But yeah, so what else am I talking about here? What else am I talking about? I don't really have too much to talk about. I don't have any questions planned, unfortunately. But it's just amazing being here. Really, 300 episodes. I've been very introspective and kind of like thinking about like the past a lot and like how things are flying by, and just having 300 episodes. It's almost like I was hesitating to do the 300th episode because I was trying to postpone it as long as possible, postponing the inevitable. Yeah. Favorite emotion is probably anger. Can I say a curse word now? That's who is that? Lewis Black. Yeah, he was hilarious. Since I share an exact name with a player from the Tampa Bay Rays. Ha! Okay. There you go. What is the thing in the background with the Mickey with the pink pants? Mickey with the pink pants? Don't know what you're talking about. Which one? This thing up here? Mickey with the pink pants. Oh, this. Is it this? Yeah, it's a CD. It's a House Disney. If you're into electronic dance music, kind of like I am, it's really cool. A lot of remixes. This is an import from Japan that I got, and it was really, really awesome. Just YouTube House Disney. You'll see it. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, House Disney, very good. I love Disney remixes and stuff like that. Like in my Gaming with File91e intro, I have a remix done by the Glitch Mob of the Tron. Yeah, whatever that one was. So that was really fun. I really like to use that, different sort of stuff. Oh man, time is flying. Time is flying. We're having a good time here. Let's see if I got any texts. No, I didn't get any texts. If I could go overseas to a Disney park, which one would I pick? Oh, all of them. I want to see all of them eventually. Say that I've been there, cross that off the list. Hopefully, if I'm good enough to go that far. Can I give my friends Lauren and Megan a shout out there, big Disney fans? Hey, Lauren and Megan, you keep repping the Disney. It's awesome stuff, man. Disney is good stuff and very awesome. What am I most excited to see? Oh, that's a good one. I am going to Universal, so I am excited to see Harry Potter Land, all of it. But unfortunately, Universal doesn't really allow big people like me to fit on rides, and I do plan on losing a bunch of weight before I go, kind of like I did the last time, but holidays are a pain in the butt to kind of get back, but my knee's starting to feel a lot better, and I can actually get back to the gym and do stuff. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to fit on a lot of the rides at Universal, but the ones I can fit on, I'll get on and record. Everything else will have to be reviewed by my little cousin and all that stuff. My cousins who really enjoy that. He's cool. He's an actor and stuff like that. List of all my favorite parks. I think Epcot's at the first one. Magic Kingdom, Disneyland. Hollywood Studios, California Adventure, and then Animal Kingdom, I guess. I'm not lonely so much. It would be nice to kind of share, to have somebody to kind of I can come home to and just kind of, that enjoys Disney as much as I do. But it's hard to find, people like that, because it forces me to have to go out and do stuff. Being here talking to you guys is it's a lot easier than actually going and being someplace. See you later, Bart Simpson. Take it easy, buddy. Pooh friendly. That's funny. No, it's my fault really, because I shouldn't be this big. But it's just a bummer that I can't check all that stuff out. Have I ever? Yeah, dude, my cousin Vinny's hilarious. God, I love that movie. That movie's great. That movie's fantastic. Yeah, that's right, Bart. I hope your dad does feel better too. Take it easy, guys. Yeah, seems like everybody's kind of like, whenever I meet a Disney fan, it's always, I'll talk to somebody and it's like, oh yeah, I'm a Disney fan. And it's like, okay, cool. And, we're just kind of talking. And I know I shouldn't really impress on that, but once they, if they ask me a question about it, so what do you do on the weekends? Oh, I do a Disney show, blah, 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 blah. And then you can just see them kind of just go like, I'm going to walk away now. Walk away. I don't really like a lot of the same things people do. I don't go out and drink. I don't do all that stuff. I don't like going to bars. I'm really not that kind of, I'm a very old person when it comes to that sort of stuff. I think I'm supposed to be a loner. I think I'm supposed to be kind of alone. That's just, my opinion on the whole thing. I just do better when I don't have like somebody like that. I want somebody to love and all that stuff, but it just doesn't seem to work that way for old File91e. Yeah, no pets for me. No pets for me. All of my events should be uploaded to the YouTube page just automatically, because I'm just going to be streaming it here on YouTube. It's just going to be me, and so it should be saved, in my events section. Best movie I've seen recently. I don't know. I don't go out to see movies a whole lot. The last movie I saw was A Good Dinosaur, pretty much. Then I saw Inside Out. I don't really remember seeing any movies in between then. I don't remember if there was a Marvel movie or not. I don't think so. So yeah, I think The Good Dinosaur. I watch a lot of documentaries on Netflix. That's pretty much all I do. Yeah, Disney on Ice Reaction then, pretty much. No, I know I'm not alone, but you know what I mean when I say I'm alone, It's like, after I shut this off and turn this off, I still am left with a quiet room. Yeah, that sort of thing. Cops. Will I take an intermission between films? Not really. I think I'll just kind of go one right after the other. If I need to use the restroom or anything like that, I can just do it while the movie's going. It's a marathon. I figure it's kind of like the way Shia LaBeouf did his movie marathon. It's just right there. I'll be back. Give me a minute. I'll go get some food, whatever. But during 4, 5, and 6, Nathan will be down here watching with me, so that should be fun. Did I watch The American Experience about Walt Disney? No, I'm waiting for that to kind of come on Netflix or something like that. I do want to watch it. I heard it was good. I keep seeing that on Netflix, The Narcos, and I would love to see that, because I hear it's about what's his name from Colombia. So that's a really crazy story. Very crazy. All right, what we got? Well, we got about 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. If you all just want to end it now, you can just let me know and I'll stop talking. and let you guys back to your normally scheduled day. But if you want me to keep here, I'll be here until 8. Do it! Just do it! I don't know what that means. I remember Shia LaBeouf. God, he was so great on Even Stevens. I love that show. That was a great, great show, Even Stevens. Oh, Lord. So, kind of late to ask, but how's your day going? Oh, it's going good. I woke up today and got paid today. Did my Christmas shopping. Not a whole lot to buy for, really. Tomorrow I'm going to film another Russell theme reviews with my friend Mark, or Corn Shack, over at his place. So that should be fun. And I'm off on Monday, so that's always good. I'll probably get my hair cut Monday. Ant-Man, that's what it was. Ant-Man, I also saw that. Ant-Man. Good on you, Brian. Thanks for helping me out there. How's your guys' days going? You guys do anything fun over the weekend? What was your Thanksgiving like? Thoughts on the Ravens this season? God help me now. It is what it is. I'm done. I'm not done watching. I'll always watch and always support them, but the season's over for us, really. With Joe Flacco going out. And anybody that says Joe Flacco isn't a great quarterback has no idea what they're saying. The fact that he can blow out his ACL and MCL and finish the game with on three plays and whatnot. Yeah. Everybody else, gets carted off on a ankle sprain. He stands right up, walks off an ACL and MCL tear, and then finishes the game. So you guys can say whatever you want about Joe Flacco. Is he elite? Is he not? Yes, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are in a league of their own. That's just who they are. That's why they're they're the best. But Joe Flacco, I would take Joe Flacco over any other quarterback other than Tom Brady or Peyton Manning right now than anybody else. Easy. I like Joe Flacco. Did I purchase the Lion Guard spin-off Lion King? I don't think... What? I don't even know what that is. Ice World yesterday. I don't know what that is. I mean, seriously, he is tough, right? 8 years in the league, never missed a game, tore his ACL, finished the game with 3 plays. Everybody else would have been carted. Anybody else would have been carted off. He just said, "Nah, I'll finish it." Like, I will give credit where credit is due. There are better quarterbacks than Joe Flacco, but everybody loves to talk about is Flacco elite and what does elite mean and blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure the Cowboys would love to have Joe Flacco right now. There's a bunch of how about the Browns? Maybe the Browns would like Joe Flacco right now. There's a couple other teams out there that don't really have a good quarterback that would love a quarterback like Joe Flacco. So let's be real here. Not saying he's the best, but he's definitely up there. Yes, he was. He was too. Yes, he was. He had the MVP that year when we won anyway. So, I mean, I don't know. I think people just like to compare stuff and make, general assumptions and whatnot. But, it is what it is. Live action. I haven't seen that. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. I haven't seen that one. That was one that I missed when it came out. I totally missed it. That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, Eli Manning is funny because he'll have some really good games and some really bad games. Same thing with Joe Flacco, but he did beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. He has 2 Super Bowl rings, where his brother only has 1. Just saying, maybe it's the team and the people around him than just the quarterback. So, if you're talking about the best quarterback ever, I mean, if you talk about wins, it's definitely Tom Brady because he's been to the Super Bowl 1,000 times, thrown for a bunch of this, that, and the other. But then you talk about, Peyton Manning, who's thrown for more yards than anybody else, and all that. And it's very hard to say who's the best. Because that's why I don't like to rank things, because there's no best. Because what's the best for me, it might not be the best for you, that sort of things. I had no idea about the Lion Guard. No idea. Would you? Oh, well, Flacco over Peyton now? Yeah, of course, Flacco over Peyton, because Peyton right now is a shell of his former self. He's getting old, man. He's getting old. That's a first-rate queso dip. Well, my Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl. Which episode was that? One of my shows? Are you talking about that episode? I don't remember. I think with Peyton, it gets in his head. With Peyton, it gets in his head a lot, and when he's in the playoffs, because he feels like he has to do this immaculate thing. And honestly, he would have beaten us if it wasn't for that one play right at the end. That's why they call it a miracle, because there was no way that play was supposed to happen and be that good. So Eli is the opposite. He's terrible. Well, he's not terrible, but he's mid. He's okay, and depending on the team around him. But when he gets into the playoffs, it's like, all right, let's just go. Chicken parm, you taste so good. I still love that one Peyton Manning commercial where where all the people are trying to talk. Take a hike, Peyton. He goes, think I will. Yeah. You're going down, Peyton. You're right. 3rd floor, getting a spa. It's gonna be sweet. Oh my God. But no, I like Peyton. I think Peyton should retire and either become a really good coach or just one of those top-notch, like kind of like Troy Aikman and all that stuff. The commentators, because he's so charismatic and so great. I think he'll be fantastic. Oh my God, he's going to retire, become a commentator. Then Tom Brady retires, becomes another commentator on like Fox or whatever. So you got CBS and Fox going head to head. Which is the best commentator, Peyton Manning or Tom Brady? I did watch The Proud Family. I thought that was a good show back when it's not. I don't think it's out now. Still, I really don't like. But when of what I saw, I thought it was really good. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2 would be really cool. I wouldn't mind to see that. See what else they can put in there. Hopefully, they could put in a Mario or something like that. And yeah, I don't remember saying that. I guess I did. Well, my Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl. Oh man. Oh yeah. I mean, if he could develop young quarterbacks as much. The thing is, with him, it might be, maybe he can't teach what he does, because I think with guys like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, they're just so good at what they do. They have natural gifts that you can't teach and instincts that you can't teach. It just kind of comes with the territory and how they grew up and what games they played in college and the stuff that they had to go through. So, I don't know. It'd be just pretty crazy. Well, if he can keep a good offensive line ahead of him and he doesn't get hit, sure, why not? Brady could have 10 more years. God knows he doesn't have to pass for more than 6 yards per pass. He just makes 6-yard passes, and that's why they keep moving down the line. It's like he hardly ever throws a bomb. Every now and then he'll throw a bomb. He'll really chuck it down there. It takes all of his might to chuck it down there. But that's just kind of to air it out and to show people that, yes, I'll still throw it deep. But all of his drives are 6-yard, 7-yard passes. Yes, that's what that was. Peyton Manning versus Joe Flacco. I don't think either of them are, arithmetic enough. I mean, what would Peyton's rap be? It'd be like, Oklahoma, Foxtrot, hey, 472, hut, hut. And then Joe Flacco would be like, ready, hut. That's pretty much it. Do I think Brady will retire if they win the Super Bowl? No. I don't think so. Oh, maybe he would, but I really don't think he would. I think he loves to play too much, and he's healthy enough. Why couldn't he? Why couldn't he keep playing? Cass, I can't wait until Star Wars either. Oh, we got like 4 minutes left, so yeah, let's finish up. So give me some final questions. I'll answer them, and then we'll call it a night, guys. We'll call it a night so I can go edit this episode, and then that'll be up later tonight. This broadcast should be saved and stored permanently in my events section of my channel. That's toward the bottom. You just got to check it out. So yeah, let's get we're almost done. 3 minutes left. Hit me with some more questions, and we'll call it a day. Yeah, sports talk with File91e. I only know football and a little bit of baseball, and that's about it. I'm not good at talking in Goofy's voice, but I can. Brian Nussbaum. That sort of thing, I guess. Not really good. Do I have a Patreon account or have considered making one? I considered it once when I kind of heard about it, but no, I don't plan on making one. You guys deserve whatever I do for free. I understand that a lot of you, or some of you rather, would like to donate, but I don't want to worry about that. I don't want one guy to donate and or feel and then have other people feel pressured to. I just enjoy doing this. For you guys, I don't want to feel pressured, because once you involve money in anything, it gets hectic, and I just like to just do this normally. Yeah, it's been an entire live stream without the Goofy voice. If you've ever considered quitting YouTube, what do you think there will be the cause? Boredom. Doing this week in and week out. I've actually considered when I left the one time and came back in like 3 months, I wasn't going to do it. It was only because a lot of you reached out to me that said, I really want you to come back and we really miss you. But I was done. I was not going to come back. And it was just boredom, and I didn't have anything else to do. I felt like I was getting stagnant. I felt like it was too much of a responsibility. I was getting kind of held down by this show, and I didn't want to do that. But now I figured I don't have any, I don't feel a huge sense of responsibility to the show as much as I used to. So that's why I plan on taking time off here and there, because I should be able to have more control of my life and what this show is. And not that I'm not grateful for each and every single one of your views and stuff like that, but at some point your life comes first rather than a show. I don't make money off of this. This is just a hobby that I do, and hopefully I can help some people along the way. And I'm just trying to make a positive impact on my life and other people's lives as much as I can. Windows Wheeler, you came right here at the end, dude. Hold on, let's see. Have a go, my friend. What are you getting most excited for? Star Wars Land would be the best, but I really want to see Avatar Land. SF Marine, I'll be looking for your ad on Instagram, so I'll check that out. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do the best I can as far as reviewing things. I try to give an honest opinion rather than one that's prefabbed and other stuff like that. And I'm glad that you discovered me too. It's been a great friendship, bud. My voice is not cracking. It's only because it hurts. I've been talking too much. Is there any Disney YouTubers or Disney Periscope? No. Well, Periscope's different. I watch Deb Wills and stuff like that, only because I like to see what she's doing, and Rick Howard, that sort of thing on Periscope. But I'm just friends with them on Twitter. I don't really watch too many other fellow Disney YouTubers. I'm not sure if it's because of a rivalry or whatnot, but it's just because I think it's because I do this too much and I already kind of know what they're talking about. You know, I don't really, it's just, you know. John Cena! Da, da, da. Which Rescuers movie is better? The second one. Okay, sorry I got here. No, it's okay, bud. I'm almost done anyway, and straight from the horse's mouth. So, got a question. What did I miss? All of it. You missed all of it. So yeah, I guess that's it. I will see you guys next time. I think the next live thing I'll do is Star Wars. Don't expect a lot of like this kind of quality. The next time it's pretty much just going to be a webcam, just me, and maybe you'll hear Star Wars and whatnot. I'll try to get a good microphone rig maybe, but that's about it. Oh, as far as Instagram PMs and stuff like that, I really don't do too much with that. Again, I try to keep, no offense, but I try to keep my File91e's stuff and my personal life very private. I'm a very private person with my personal life, but so don't get too upset if I don't really reply a whole lot. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that wraps up 300 shows. Favorite Christmas film? Probably either Elf, Frosty, or Christmas Vacation. Yeah. No problem, guys. Hey, I just want to say thanks so much for making 300 episodes so great. You guys are the reason why this thing even keeps going. I'll try to put out good stuff in the months and weeks to come, and hopefully maybe even the years to come. Although I might not be as young and spry as I once was, as eager to do this. We'll find out. And why Rescuers Down Under better? I just liked it more. I liked it more. And yeah, so I'll see you guys, and this will be get uploaded later, and then on the edited version, and then the actual event should be there after I am stopped and it processes and whatnot. No, I haven't gotten into the Disney subliminal messages. All right. So, yeah, 300 episodes. See you guys next time, December 17th for the Star Wars stream. And I'll see you guys next time for another Disney news and reviews. See you next week, guys. Bye.